Oh. I'm ready. I just lost everything. Like, I got nothing. I don't have my rangefinder. That's gone. I don't know where that is. Lost my rangefinder. Lost my umbrella. Lost everything. Last time I played. I'm just gonna have to eye this up today. That's sad. Anyway. Bill Binder. The Bill Binder Show. We're at Palm Beach National. This place is freaking awesome. First of all, they're playing oldies, Blues Brothers, Temptations, Earth, Wind and Fire. I mean, like, we're going back. They're blasting it. There's a breakaway rim for basketball. At the clubhouse, there's a tiki bar. People are getting hammered. It's Monday. They have a life-sized beer pong things out on the driving range so you could actually play beer pong with golf balls. I mean, they're huge. They're huge. It's crazy. We'll show you a picture. There's a random helicopter flying over us. It's okay though. I'll wait. It's like 68, 70. I'm freezing, but we're gonna have a good time. So let's get this started. Today on the Bill Binder Show, we're going to be reviewing Kentucky Owl Batch 2 11-year rye. And it's a dooz. And I love it. A little swing oil. Get it going. Feel it in the cage. Fun facts in history today. There's only a couple. I'm not going to bore you with it like I did last time. In 1928, Mickey Mouse makes his film screen debut as Steamboat Willie. That's awesome. And in 1963, the Beatles make their first TV appearance in the United States. That's all I got for you today. We're going to keep this liquor and golf friendly. Okay. Oh, stepping on something. So we filmed the first season of Binder Stash. We were actually at the Old Owl Inn, and we sat with Dixon Dedman, and he got me hammered. And he's a really nice guy. I consider him a friend, and I think he should run for state senate or governor, maybe even the presidency one day. But his juice is amazing. It's ridiculous. We went through the experimental batches that led up to certain batches. We tried one of my personal favorites is batch number 2 of the bourbon. 3 and 4 like unicorns to me. You know, we did 5 and 6. You know, but then there's this rye, this 11-year rye that stands out. Now I've had the first batch of it, and it's good, but I really like the second batch better. We're gonna go into more of that, but I just kind of like everything that they put out. You know, let me hit this ball. I'm getting drunk. How about we take old Mr. Threewood out of the bag? Look at that. I'll never get rid of this. Never, ever in a million years. I hit this further than I hit new clubs. You got it. You know when it's cold out and it gets quiet? Well, it's not really cold out, but it's really, really eerily quiet on this golf course. I don't really like it. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. But I'm not. Since I started drinking, I'm probably gonna have to take this sweater off because I'm getting hot. And it's ridiculous. So let's take that off. Cohiba from 2001, Smoking Rhino. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. This is great. I played lots of golf last week, smoked a lot of stogies. I drank a lot of whiskey. And the last tournament that we played was on Thursday and it got rained out, but everybody was silly. And I seem to have lost my umbrella. And I've lost my rangefinder and probably lost my mind. But I think that was more of a long time ago than just Thursday. Oh man. How do I pair a cigar? If it's a hazmat proof whiskey, bourbon, rye, whatever, it doesn't really matter the strength of the cigar because the whiskey's pretty much going to cancel it out. Now, if you go, 100 to 110, it's based on everybody's palate. What's strong for me, it might be way too strong for somebody else or not strong enough, but it's everybody's personal preference. You got to try to do a medium bodied cigar, medium flavor with a 100 to 110 proof, Once you get over 110, 115, you get into barrel strength. It really doesn't matter what you smoke because you're not really gonna find anything unless you just wanna go, crazy and just do super heavy cigars with super heavy whiskey, but what's the point? Well, Light, medium with medium. You can go medium with light or vice versa. That's how I pair cigars. It's that easy. Sometimes I mess up. It's a learning curve. Everybody's gotta do their own thing, but that's pretty much the way I do it. Let me go hit this putt, make birdie, talk about the whiskey. I'm getting kind of silly. Took the sweater off. I'm getting loose. Good. Ah! Can't believe I lost my rangefinder. So sad. No idea what this is. 153 into the wind. Let's take an educated guess. Bunt 8-iron? Sure. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm a huge fan of rye. It's pretty much my favorite. High rye bourbon is one of my all-time favorites. I love all whiskey. I'm not going to discriminate against different mash bills or regions, but man, rye just it's got that kick to the back of the throat with the spice, pepper, and the young rye. It's like mentholy, but then it gets older and older, it kind of rounds out, but it never loses that kick, that spice, which is great. Now this is 11 years, this batch, and you get that awesome earthy mustiness, followed by the cinnamons and brown sugars and baking spices and stuff like that. And this lingers for a little bit, not as much as a usual normal rye does, but this stuff is, outstanding. Like I said, I like this one better than the first one. you could smell that. It's almost like a wet basement. I don't know if that turns anybody else on when you're drinking whiskey, but it sure as hell does turn me on. You know, for me, the important thing is to hit all spots of the palate. You know, there's so many times where you drink whiskey and, you know, there's nothing on the front, and then the mid palate's just, it's kind of there, and it's all on the back, and you know, it's not a balanced whiskey. The stuff that I try to taste, that I try to show everybody, is the stuff that is full palate blasting, and it kicks in the back like a fist and a kick in the back of the throat. It makes you aware that you're alive and things aren't so bad. But this stuff is great, and I'm a huge fan of it, as you can see. I'll finish this bottle right now. I'm feeling the flow, doing the dance, sending this ball home. It's going. A fun fact about my childhood. Let's pause right there. If you could be anybody's age, what age would you be? I would be my dad's age. My dad was born in 1949, 1950. That means he was 18 to 22 from 68 to 72. It's like the greatest 4 years of music ever. And, you know, with people from, you know, that are my dad's age, it was either, you know, Led Zeppelin, Jimi Hendrix, Grateful Dead, which I love, or it was Earth, Wind and Fire, and the Four Seasons, and Bootsy's Rubber Band, and Parliament, and the Average White Band, stuff like that, which I also love. So, you know, we're on the rage here, and they're playing all this stuff, all these oldies, you know, and brought me back to when I was a kid. My brother and I, you know, we'd be chilling on a Friday night, you know, playing Super Nintendo, no, regular Nintendo, sorry, and my parents would have funk dance parties. They would move the coffee table out of the living room, and my dad would blast all of these funk soul songs for hours, R&B, everything, and we would just have a funk dance party. I'd be wearing my Karate Kid outfit, because who was a Karate Kid in 1986? I was. You know what I'm saying? Man! Good years. Good years. Wow. Can you hear that? Can you hear all of them? They're hovering over me. Do they know something that I don't know? Like, am I about to have a heart attack and drop dead right now? I mean, I might. Listen, somebody get... It's kind of nervous. All right, hey, what do you think about this color? So, in my opinion, you need to have this bottle in your collection. You and I might not always agree, but I'm telling you that this is good stuff. Mostly all Kentucky out. I haven't had their new stuff yet, but the stuff that I've had, you need to have it. You need to find it, you need to get it, and you need to secure it. Because once it's gone, you know what happens. It's gonna fly off the shelf. Secondary market's gonna destroy it. It already has. Man, that's good. Whoo, good. It's good for the swing oil, for the joints, for you 35-year-old plus, my category, kind of guys. Feel free, loose. Put that right there. You can pair it with any kind of cigar you want. It's not overpowering. It's joyful. It's splendid. It's superb. My favorite word in the English dictionary, superb. So, Bill Binder Show. I'm out. I hope you enjoyed it. Come on, get in the cart. Get in the cart. Get in the cart. Come on. Go get in the cart. Stop fooling around. Seriously. Get in the cart. Come on, let's go. Hurry up. Get in the cart. Stop fucking around. All right, come on, seriously.